Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. This is the Signal Iduna Park. Well, we've got Dortmund here against Bayern Munich. Of course, memories of Wembley. Very, very close. Bayern finally got their hands on the trophy ahead of Dortmund. But it was a great advert for European football, German football in particular.
Yeah, fantastic occasion that. But Bayern obviously can spend more, can pay more to their players, so it's always difficult to keep tabs with the German giants.
Whoever is the coach of Borussia Dortmund, the passion and the nature and the DNA of this real working man's club is it's special. It's very special indeed.
Well, it's one of my favourite European grounds. You come here on a European night and it's just wonderful. That yellow wall behind the goal, it's a sight to see.
Bayern Munich don't get the domestic opposition that, say, Premier League teams do in trying to win titles. I just wonder whether they would benefit if somehow there was more competition for them in Germany.
Well, it's a fair point, because it is difficult to, raise your game by a couple of notches, which they might have to do from the weekend to the midweek. But having said that, they've done pretty well in the last few years in Europe.
Pointed to this fixture, Dietmar Schlönleber. So the start of the game, and Bayern Munich looking very much up for this. Vidal. Here's a chance to attack. That's cut out. Throw-in coming up. Rafinha. Vidal. The assistant has raised the flag for offside. Shahid. Gonzalo Castro. On to the attack now. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. If it is going to be a win for Bayern Munich today, it's going to need them to play very much their best. Eric Durm. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Now Ribéry. Thiago. Into the attacking third. And that'll be a throw. David Alaba. Vidal. And now he's looking for some support. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Piszczek. Great interception. On the attack here. Nicely played through ball. The shot's on! Didn't hit it cleanly at all. Dembele moving the opposition around with their play. These two players probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Borussia Dortmund back in possession. Marc Bartra. Eric Durm. It's looking good, this move. Shots on here. It's offside. That's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
This is another angle on it, Alan.
Well, it looked like the timing of the pass and the run was spot on, but the defence squeezed, and I think they just caught him off.
Nice interplay between the two of them. Arturo Vidal. Short passes, they're keeping the ball. Cross here from front, Rivalry. Picked out a man. Robin! Very good stop here. Simple for the goalkeeper, Burki. Aubameyang. Royce. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. This with the chance to go into the lead now. Bayern Munich getting their players into the right areas to defend this corner. A corner. Passa Tovolos. Check. Tremendous understanding from these players. That's a foul by Hummels. That's Hummels, he's going to be booked. He's shown a yellow card. Was that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
Didn't look comfortable going into it, and it was a definite foul.
Well, if he kept it low, it might have gone in under the wall, but they jumped to stop the higher free kick. Could be dangerous. Aubameyang! Such a range of goals from Aubameyang, and he loves getting into scoring positions. You never thought he was going to miss, Alan.
No, you didn't. I mean, he's a cool head, and he's one that never likes to smash the ball. He loves to just stroke it home, and he did it yet again.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Arjen Robben. Hummels. Intercepted well. David Alaba. Good strong tackle. Been a foul. The referee says to Borussia Dortmund, you could got the ball, play on. He's got it back again from his teammate Aubameyang. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. There's going to be a throw in after that tackle. Oh, well played, the referee. He's gone back to the offence that deserved a booking. He didn't want to stop the play at the time, and He's quite entitled to do what he's doing here.
Yeah, I think we all thought he was going to go back, but good to see advantage being played.
David Alaba. Marco Reus. Aubameyang. Keeper's ball. Manuel Neuer. It is the expected hostile reception for him here. In quickly. Frank Ribery. Reus. Well, they're in a good position here. The shot's on! The defenders managed to get in the way there. Referee has pointed for a corner. The added time comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Vidal. Here's Rafinha. Aubameyang. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
So here we go with the second half. It's looking good, this move. Frank Ribery. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Thiago. Bayern Munich in with a chance. Reus. Reus. Well, more news on the injury front from Jeff Shreves.
Word from the benches that he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Aubameyang! Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Wow, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. He's got his shot off now. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Handball, referee's seen it. Marc Bartra. Eric Durm. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Looking at the bench, it's Bayern who are making the move with the substitute. And it will be their throw. Franck Ribéry is to be substituted. Dembele. Manuel Neuer. This crowd continuing to definitely let their feelings known. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And they've cut it out. Dembele. Excellent. Interception. Thiago. Dortmund ready now to make an alteration to their team from the bench. Now Guerrero. Castro. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out.
Oh, he's good at cutting those passes out in that middle of the park.
Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. They've coped with it well defensively. Dembele. Alaba commits the foul. Well, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.
Was that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
Oh, that is a clumsy tackle, it really is, and no question it was a foul.
Well, it's time for a change now up front, and the one goal that he scored isn't going to spare him getting substituted here.
No, he's played his part, but that time in the match now where his manager, I think, wants an injection of pace just to try and stretch those defenders.
Christian Pulisic. There's some potential in this move. Goodness, they needed him then to clear that. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Tackle goes in. On to Müller. I think we'll see with these possession stats, Alan, that yes, the game has been as even as it seemed without the figures to back that up.
Yeah, I mean, I think we thought coming into this match, Martin, that it would be evenly matched. And it's been the case here.
Vidal. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. Hummels. Here's Rafinha. Oh, chance! Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Well, they've got a goal to show for their excellent performance in a game where really we expected it to be very tight.
Yeah, and I didn't quite know what to expect coming into it in terms of who was going to win. But the leading side is there on merit.
Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. Restarting at 2-0. Thiago. Here's Rafinha. Could be dangerous. There's the ball in. Caught under no challenge by the goalkeeper. Douglas Costa. Good defending. 10 minutes left of regular time. cut out the pass. Into the attacking third. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. He could lay it off to the supporting player. Shot on! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. And he's gone behind for Bayern's benefit. It's a corner for them. He's got his shot off now. The attack has fizzled out here. Goal kick. No yellow peril for Borussia Dortmund today. Just pleasure for the supporters.
Yeah, and aren't they enjoying it up in those stands? They've seen their team play really well.
Here's Renato Sanchez. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Here's an opportunity maybe. And it's a shot now. It comes out off the goalkeeper. Well, they're in a good position here. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Thiago. Shots on here. Didn't get much time to see that, the goalkeeper. Good save.
Well, that will feel extra special for this goalkeeper, coming as it did late in the match, keeping his clean sheet.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Schiller! And they've scored! That's a great piece of tactical awareness by the manager and by the player himself, who's put the instructions into practice.
Oh, it's another fine goal, and the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Well, disappointment for the losing team, but I'm afraid the winners deserve this margin, which is being confirmed by this very late goal.
Yeah, it's been a walkover. You don't often get games like this at this particular level, but so one-sided.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Thiago. And 3-0 here as the final whistle goes. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
It was a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
What a brilliant performance from this fella.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.